Welcome to Sushi Stampin' Originals, presented by Sue Scheets, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today, I'm going to talk to you about what fun you can have working with bleach. But before I talk to you about the ins and outs of bleach, the first thing I want to do is to tell you what supplies I used. I took an old blender pen, marked it with bleach, and I dipped it into the bleach to use it sort of like a paintbrush. I also used a spritzer and filled it with nothing but bleach, and then labeled it with bleach so I wouldn't get it confused. And then I took an empty container and folded paper towel inside of it and applied bleach to that, and that will make it function like an ink pad. Now, the thing I learned in the process of making these cards is that, let's say you start making a card one day and then you get back to it 3 days later, you need to get a fresh paper towel and apply some fresh bleach, because when the bleach is exposed to air, then it won't get the effect that you're looking for. So a new towel each time that you're interested in doing bleach. So this first card, as you can probably imagine, I used the spritzer. And I like to look at the original card color, early espresso right here. And once you spritzed it with bleach, it took on a sort of a pinkish tone and a totally different color. Fun background for focusing on rose red paper. The next technique I used was the blender pen. First, I embossed my image on Night of Navy cardstock, and that will help the bleach be contained in a certain area. And for this card, I used the blender pen, and I dipped it into the bleach and applied it inside the embossed area. The thing I learned about this is that you have to keep embossing and keep applying the bleach. I mean, not embossing, but keep applying the bleach until the area inside your embossing is almost white. And that way it will take on, when it's dry, it'll take on the color of the marker much easier. And that's how I made that stunning card. The next card I made, I used my Bleach Ink Pad. And this is the stamp set called Balloon Celebration. And one of the images in that is a bunch of dots that highlight on each balloon. So I just pressed my stamp into the paper towel ink pad and then applied it onto each one of our new in colors. Now, the fascinating thing for me, and I don't think it shows up really well here, is that some of the in colors totally changed the look when the bleach was applied. Like this one had Flirty Flamingo, had a kind of an orange look, and I think maybe it was the Peekaboo color had maybe a pink tinge to it. And then some of the colors, it just took on a lighter color. So that was really fun, and that was more of like a solid image. And the last thing I want to show you is you can also take a different kind of a stamp set, an open imaged stamp set, and this is from Garden and Bloom, the butterfly from Garden and Bloom, and I stamped that on cardstock to give like a background look. So I really had a lot of fun playing with bleach, and I don't use it in my laundry, but I'm pretty sure I'll be using it on my cards again. And I hope this video will give you a chance to try and play around with bleach. Check out my blog, Sushi's Stamps, at blogspot.com, where I've featured this stamp set this week. It's called In This World. See you next month.